Here at CodeRobot, we're excited to announce the beta program for a new feature of CodeRobot, Code Crunch. Code Crunch can provide automatic code coverage, in most cases up to 100% code coverage. CodeRobot will take Apex code that you've created and will parse through it. Then it will modify that class and create a unit test that will provide maximum code coverage. Watch how it works. If you reduce the number of lines and then call that code in a test class, you can easily get 100% code coverage. The price is that every runtime error will be in one of only a few lines of code. To crunch the code manually would take a long time to do. CodeRobot can do it in moments. Our robust parser can take a class and turn it into just a few lines or two of code, and then automatically create the test class providing code coverage. Let's take a look with some actual code. In CodeRobot, click the Open the Cruncher button. In the left-hand column is a list of all of the available classes to crunch. Select the class that you want to crunch. The class will then be loaded into the source window. In the upper right-hand corner, select the Crunch button to crunch the code. CodeRobot is parsing through the code and will then crunch it into as few lines as possible. You can now see the newly crunched code. Below the crunched code is the original code encoded in a comment. This allows for the code to be decrunched. In the next section is the automatically generated test class for the crunched code. The final section is the summary. It shows the code coverage percent, the original code length and number of lines, the crunched versions, and the code changes. To save the changes, click back on the Crunch tab and then the Save icon in the upper right-hand corner. This will overwrite your original class and save the newly created test class. To run the new test class, navigate to the Apex class window and find your new class. Run the test to see the results. As you can see, the new class passes with flying colors. The crunch code and the new test class are ready to be deployed. To decrunch the code, simply select the Decrunch button in the upper right-hand corner. Then click Save to overwrite your class back to its original state. Code Crunch is in beta. While we've done extensive testing and will continue to do so, we know that we don't have all the crazy and weird code out there. That's why we need a few volunteers to try out Code Crunch and give us feedback. Try it out on your most complex code and let us know how it goes. Contact us to be part of the beta program at beta@code-robot.com. CodeRobot, 1,000 lines of code in 5 minutes.